St. Louis at Boston, 7 o'clock Eastern time is the start, and this is an incredibly important game for both teams. The Blues can take over second place in the Central Division with a win and a wild loss. Meanwhile, we know Boston. I mean, it is back and forth between wild card and that third spot in the Atlantic. And with a win tonight, they can retake third in the Atlantic. And, of course, they would have to have a lightning loss along with that as well. Another day in this crazy NHL postseason playoff picture. Let's take a look at the number 4 tonight. Boston, a little bit bigger favorite than I thought maybe tonight. I thought it was going to be coming about $1.40 considering how well St. Louis has been playing. But we see Boston minus $1.55. This number actually opened at 55. It's down to 50 now. So a little bit of Blues money coming in. Total 6 over minus 15. The opener was 6 over minus $1.10 or $1.10 each way. So we are seeing some over money. So it's Blues and over so far for the public. And it looks like Husso and Swayman are going to get the start. They're the listed goaltenders for this game tonight. And one of the statistics that I look for this time of year is, and well into the postseason as well, when I'm looking at specific series and who I think has the advantage. And one statistic I look at is regulation wins. The Blues, believe it or not, quietly are third in the Western Conference in regulation wins. They have 38 this season. Only the Calgary Flames, who have one more, 39, and the Colorado Avalanche have more. They're at 42. Overall, the Blues are 7th in the league in regulation wins. And this tells me, and why is this important to me? Well, this tells me which teams are getting the job done in 60 minutes. It's telling me which team doesn't need a 3-on-3. It's a team that can beat you in 60 minutes. And that, to me, kind of tells me something about where a specific club is. Boston is 9th in regulation wins, which is not so bad either. The problem is they're 12th over the last month, whereas the Blues have improved to 4th. So to me, yes, Boston's been winning games, but they've been winning games in overtime, where St. Louis is absolutely running over people in regulation over the last month. In fact, the Blues have won 5 straight games. They won Saturday against the Islanders. They have an 8-game point streak, so they're really peaking at the right time. And guys, if you don't know who Robert Thomas is, and likely if you're not a huge NHL fan, you don't follow it on a night-in, night-out basis, he is one of the best top-line centers in the NHL right now. He leads a top line that has combined for 40 points over the last 10 games. So we talk so much about the Bruins top line. We talk about the Marchand and Pasternak and Bergeron line. They've actually been outperformed by Robert Thomas on that top line. So St. Louis has a little bit of an advantage in that area coming into this one. In fact, that's 8 more points than that Bergeron, Marchand, and DeBrusk right now, who is on that top line. That's 8 more points than the line who gets way more attention in the Marchand and Bergeron line. St. Louis has won 11 out of their last 16 visits to Boston. We're getting a nice plus money in this. So let's go to tonight's official selection. We're going to go ahead and take St. Louis plus $1.30. There's no reason to get in front of this train right now. I think St. Louis is going to make a lot of noise in the postseason. They're one of those scrappy teams that has a lot of depth, and they play as a unit. There's no, yes, that top line is fantastic, but really as a club and really as far as depth is concerned, they're as good as anybody in the NHL right now. So look for them to make a lot of noise headed into postseason, and giving me $1.30 with a team like that right now, that's a very generous number, and we'll go ahead and take advantage of that.